Final race on the programme then at Happy Valley on Wednesday night is a Class 3 contest again over the 1650 with 12 of them going to post, headed by Savaquin, who comes here on a hat-trick. Zach Pert in the saddle last time for John Size. From barrier 6 gets barrier 10 this time round. Naboo Star now with David Hayes, switched from the Casper Found. Stay with the blinkers on for the first time. Sunny Star, a last start course and distance, win a Gift of Lifeline. Good third to Savaquin last time out. We've got Piano Solo's been money for him on his first 2 starts, hasn't done a great deal. Total Power was a course and distance winner in Class 4. That was back in November. And down to Farshad, who chased Savaquin home on his last 2 starts, in actual fact. He'll jump from barrier 7 with Karis Teat. Now, Heavily Thought and Farshad are the horses that have been up at Chung Fa in the last 30 days. We're at the touch screen to have a look at the speed map and some of the key races here as well. Mark, starting off with the speed map itself, saying good to slow in the early stages with our favourites, Savaquin, drawn wide. Has he got a tough run ahead of him?
Possibly, but he does have the services of one Zach Purton, and he has been better when ridden back in the field. They did try him forward 3 starts ago at Sha Tin, and he didn't finish the race off. Last 2, he has been too good coming from rearward. Heavenly Thought going forward on the speed map now. They did that with him a few starts ago. He hasn't been finishing it off back in the field lately, and Farshad, he likes to roll forward too. He's been handed his last 2 starts. Turquoise Alpha behind them. Sunny Star, Gift of Lifeline down the rail. Piano Solo 3 wide. He was that horse that was absolutely smashed on debut. He hasn't done a lot on race day, so ideally he's not going to be stuck out there. If he is, it could all go pear-shaped.
All right, OK, that's the speed map. Paul, what about the track work?
Yeah, Savaquin, the one you just talked about there, he's on the set track, and he moves nicely here with his work, and he's going really well at the moment. Obviously his race form suggests that as well, but off the track there's no issues with him as well. He strides out. Sunny Star, another one who's been in great form, 3rd, 2nd, and then a win at his last 3 starts. Lexi Bedell doing the work here. He knows the horse well. He did win on him last time, and he'll ride him once again on Wednesday night. Sunny Star. And Piano Solo, now he's been very keen again in his work. As you say, there's been a lot of money for him on his first start in particular, and a little bit on the second. You can see he wants to go a lot faster down the back, so 3rd up for him. See how he goes. He's not going to get it easy from his draw, though.
No. All right, well, we'll keep him in mind. We're going to start off, though, with our favourite here in Savaquin. Here to complete the hat-trick, as we hear from jockey Zach Purton, catching up with Ed.
Zach, Savaquin, you won on him last time out. That looked pretty straightforward.
Yeah, it was. They set it up in the first quarter of the race when they went out as hard as they did. You know, just allowed him to relax and get into his rhythm and you know, just come around him.
So apart from Sunny Star, he meets a very similar field this time out. Do you think he can win again here?
Yeah, I hope so. He's obviously a horse that's improving, and you know, he's in good form. He's drawn a bit awkward again, but you know, hopefully it's just an evenly run race and we get our chance.
So he's won his last couple in a row. He is entered for the Derby. Is he good enough for that level this year, do you think?
Possibly. You know, he gives the impression that he can run the distance. That's a big asset. So, nah, I'll let the connections work that one out.
A ride here for John Size as well too. You've only had 4 rides for him this season, but obviously Joe Moreira suspended for Wednesday night. Is this a case of just filling in for Joe, or would you like to get support on a more regular basis from John?
Yeah, well, it's always hard for John and I to sort of work together because he's so late at entering his horses and putting them in races, so it makes it a little bit difficult. But you know, obviously when the circumstances are there and it permits, and yeah, of course, every jockey would like to ride for him, and I'm no different. It's nice to have his support, and hopefully I can get some more.
Yeah, we've got Savaquin here, winning grass earlier on as well. The Derby, we'll talk about that maybe in a moment, Mark, but what about this race in particular? He's the one to beat again?
I think so, Andrew. He's only up 3 pounds for that last win, and he was pretty dominant the way he did it. Was off the track too, Paul, sweeping right in that last turn, and Gift of Lifeline, who placed behind him, came through the centre and never looked like beating him.
Yeah, look, he's going to go back there from that draw, isn't he? So he'll want a bit of pace on. He'll want Farshad to put a bit of extra pace into the race, and maybe even Piano Solo, rather than be stuck wide. They might be positive on him, so they might just put that extra bit of pace in the race.
All right, give you an idea as well about the Derby. The 14th horse on ratings at the moment is on 87. Savaquin's on 80 at the moment, so it's a high-class renewal this year, but still needs to win again to get that rating up. What of his rivals then? Let's have a look here, Mark, with East Star. This is him in the middle of the pack here, ultimately finishing in 4th position. And the other one to keep an eye on is Nothing New, right down the middle.
I thought he was an interesting runner, Nothing New. I haven't got him in the end, but certainly improved, Paul, on the all-weather. Nothing new at his last couple of starts, including a tough trip or two. He was disappointing at his only turf start in Hong Kong, and East Day, you know what you get with him. The hood comes off this time, but he only placed 1 from 4 at Happy Valley. He too would need the speed right on.
Yeah, so he'll need a little bit of luck. And yeah, the other horse that's been by No Nay Never, his good runs have been on the all-weather, so I'd prefer him to see him on that surface.
That's Royal Bomb winning that race. Here goes round in race number 7 early on the programme. So if he could win or run well, it would certainly give that form some sort of boost. East Star's run again since finished down the field behind Sea of Life. Now, we're going to concentrate on Sunny Star, possibly Savaquin's biggest rival here. This is him in the middle in the green and yellow. This is finishing second last time out. The other horses to concentrate on the Boost Star, Paul, and also Total Power out wide.
Yeah, it's a good run from Sunny Star, and he's been in great form recently. From barrier 4, he should be able to slot into a really nice position. So I see him, as you say, is probably the danger to the top one here. And a good run here from Naboo Star. He's now with a new stable. David Hayes has got Naboo Star, so we'll see how he goes with that. He's got barrier 9, but another one we know he's got a very good finish on him.
David's given him 1 trial, Naboo Star, prior to his first appearance out of the barn, and Sunny Star's taken to racing to Happy Valley really well. 2 starts to win in a place, and he should be there again here.
So that's Wealthy Delight winning that race. He's going round in the Royal Bomb race. That race number 7, is going to be key to this. And here he is, Sunny Star once more, Mark. This time, this was his win.
He drew barrier 5 here, Alexi Bedell Road. He goes up £5 for the victory. He's also in the first replay was Sunny Star, and he ran 3rd in that. But the small track hasn't worried him one bit. Good draw, Paul. He's a danger to Savaquin. Had Gift of Lifeline in between them, but the way he's gone under lights, he's in the top 3 easily. Yeah,
I agree. I've got him in the Quinella position there, barrier 4. He should get a similar run to how he ran there, and you can see the way he finished off that race. Very strong win from him.
Yeah. Heavenly Thought was in that race as well. I forgot to mark him, but he finished in 6th place, a little bit out of shot. So Savaquin, the one to beat again, Paul?
Yeah, you wouldn't want to take too short. Wide draw, big weight. He's come up odds on at this stage, but he's on top to beat Sunny Star. A Gift of Lifeline, another one who's drawn ideally, and barrier number 2. And Naboo Star, first start here for David Hayes, so we'll see how he gets on as well. 1, 4, 6 and 3.
It's the same 4 as Paul, just swap the middle 2 around. Savaquin to make it 3 in a row and give him and his connection something to think about going forward towards the Derby. Zach on from barrier number 10. 6 to run second, Gift of Lifeline. Made ground when getting through between horses late, but was never going to beat Savaquin. Nice ride for Ruin Meyer though, Gift of Lifeline. 4 Sunny Star and 3 Naboo Star with the stable change. And normally races pretty well at Happy Valley, although he can strike bad luck. 1, 6, 4 and 3.
I got the same 4 numbers as well. I thought it was a little bit closer than the market was suggesting at this stage. And I also thought that Turquoise Alpha was an interesting runner as well. Not promising a Czar-like run from last week, but still have another look at him. Stats-wise, Paul, what are we looking at this week?
Well, Edward touched on it in that interview. It's when John Size and Zach Purden team up together. Happy Valley since the 18-19 season, 20 times they've teamed up for 7 wins, 4 seconds and a couple of thirds. So impressive win rate there of 35%. And of course they'll be on teaming up in Savaquin, who's odds on in the last.
All right, OK. Savaquin looks hard to beat there. Best bets-wise, though, who are we looking at?
Well, I'm going to go with Mercurial, second start for the new stable, Jerry Chow aboard. Look, I think he'll get to the lead a little bit earlier here. They had made him work last time, and there was a little bit of carnage there, and he did get suspended. But with a little bit of luck, I think he can get there easy enough. And Savvy Kingman, he's drawn wide, first time at the Happy Valley, but I think the track will suit him, and he's a horse who just keeps improving for me. So we'll do the play in that race, along with the 2 of the favourites, Nunchucks and Smiling Face. So the QQP there in race 2, numbers 7, 9 and 12.
A couple of horses stepping up in distance for the first time. Race 2, number 12, Smiling Face, with no weight on his back, £116. Alexi Bedell for Douglas White. He's gone near enough in his last 2 races to trouble that field. And Hardly Swears goes to the 1650. He does look a horse that the further he goes, the better he's going to be. Keith Young and Jimmy Ting. And the play of the day, the QP in the last. 1 Savaquin, 4 Sunny Star, 6 Gift of Lifeline.
All right, best for me. I'm going to try C Elite. So Jerry Chow hopefully is in for a good night on his return at Happy Valley. £7 off C Elite. Good third to Classic Posh last time out. Probably got the favourite ever forced to beat. And Sunshine Supreme. Unlucky last time out. I think you get a good run here under Alexi Bedell and go close at a big price. And Wyndham Grass, Sunshine Supreme and Jazz Steed can hopefully fill the placings for a QP. All right, that's it for Happy Valley. Back to Sha-Tin again on the weekend, Mark. There's another derby trial of sorts.
There is 1,800 metre race featuring Sea of Life, Berlin Tango, Super Football Maximus Conqueror, and your good mate Zar will line up as well in that race.
Yeah, looking forward to that one, and maybe the sort of the Derby field will shape a little bit clearer afterwards. I can't say who's going to win it, but the field might be a bit clearer.
All right, we will see. That's the show, though. Thanks for watching. Hopefully we'll see you at Happy Valley on Wednesday night when we'll be racing to win.